Well, let's straight away get you the pictures that are now coming in this morning, seeking blessings from the temples there, first at Jhandewala and then at Prachin Hanuman Mandir and also at the Gurudwara Bangla Sahib. The BJP headquarters now is completely decked up. Shortly, we're expecting the arrival of the Prime Minister. But first up, when it comes to the leaders there who are arriving, as Nitin Nabin will be taking charge of the party's national president today, as the program that is expected to happen in a short while from now, where the Prime Minister would be also visiting the party office. And joining us live from the BJP headquarters is Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan, and my also colleague Mohit Bhatt is connected with us. Good morning to both of you. Well, Madhav, as far as the official announcement that is now concerned, that's going to happen in a short while from now. We're looking at the party headquarters all decked up. You can all hear dhol, nagade and everything that seems to be taking place right now. But why is Nitin Nabin now called as the Millennial president?
Well, a number of reasons for that. In fact, as you rightly put it, it is a celebratory atmosphere over here because it's a search that has gone on for about a year and a half, since the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Several months after that, we knew that the party is in search mode for who will steer the party forward. And of course, we have seen, the various rounds of discussions, talks between the BJP, the RSS, etc., as to who would be the most suitable candidate. And Nitin Nabin, of course, being announced last month as the working president. It's since then that the formal process of his takeover as the BJP's 12th national president has begun. Today will, of course, be a very, very significant moment for BJP's organization. The stage is set. If I can just ask my camera person to pan and show you, this is where we'll be seeing the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, the Defence Minister, who incidentally are also former presidents of the BJP at least, and of course will be present at the point of time when Nitin Nabin will be taking over as the 12th president. At 45 years, he is of course the youngest president of the BJP, somebody who's been a 5-time MLA and therefore is going to be steering the party forward as far as the next several decades is concerned, at least in terms of not just his tenure as the BJP president, but also in terms of grooming future leadership of the party. This is going to be a very, very significant moment. But as far as party workers are concerned, huge amount of excitement. I don't know if you can hear the drums that are there behind me. There's a huge gathering of party workers right outside and a lot of expectations for the BJP. The very fact that this is significant, not just from the perspective of the central leadership, which I mentioned to you is going to be present over here, but there are several state chief ministers, over a dozen chief ministers who are going to be present here, and in fact massive security arrangements outside the BJP headquarters, just going to show you the kind of importance that this event will have as far as the BJP itself is concerned. As the ruling party, it will be a challenge, of course, for Nitin Nabin, not just to consolidate the party and take everybody along, but also for the crucial upcoming state assembly elections, and of course in the run-up to the next Lok Sabha elections, he will of course have to play a very, very important and pivotal role. So in the 2029 Lok Sabha polls, Nitin Nabin will be the person driving the BJP as the BJP president, of course under the guidance of other top leaders of the BJP who are currently part of the government. But there is another important aspect of this. With his takeover, we're going to be looking at an organizational reshuffle of the BJP. He will of course have every right to choose his team members. So what are those changes that are made? Will there be some movement from the government to the party and from party to government? Because there is also expectation of a cabinet reshuffle that can possibly take place in some time from now. So how will all of this really impact, the equations here at the center as far as the ruling party and as far as the central government is concerned? Those of course are going to be important aspects, but as we rightly mentioned, a very important person who's going to be taking over as the role, and in fact all eyes will be on Nitin Nabin and how the party functions under his leadership in months and years to come. Back to you, Amitabh.
Yes, because the leadership role and the kind of experience that, he will now be receiving from the party leaders who have now also taken up other positions within the government, because those pictures came in yesterday. Shivam is also connected with us, where we could see the people who have also held the positions in the past. There was Rajnath Singh, there was Amit Shah, there was Nitin Gadkari, there was also JP Nadda. His successor is now Nitin Nabin, and I believe live pictures have already started to come in from the BJP headquarters there. Shivam, you've been tracking him since morning. If you can tell us how Nitin Nabin's day actually began, and we are shortly expecting this program to begin at the BJP headquarters. Exactly. I believe that is UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath also coming in. Yes, Shivam, please continue.
First of all, he went to Jhandewala temple. Exactly, now he was will see the senior dignitaries going inside. We have seen Arjuna Megwal, the Law Minister, still inside. Mohan Yadav from Madhya Pradesh is also inside. Various chief ministers will be inside. On my left side also you will see the cavalcade, the VIP cavalcade is also going. There are CMs, there are senior dignitaries currently present here who will be going inside. And on the opposite side, there is the celebration, all those all across the nation, besides from Bihar has also come here and they are also celebrating. We are seeing the different states currently there people are really happy, showing the victory sign, showing that yes, now they have got the president, now they have got the...
I'm sorry, Shivam, but your voice seems to be drowning as far as the people there. We can see a lot of excitement there visible. The Karyakartas seems to be now, enjoying. They are dancing also to the tunes of the music. But let's connect with Mohit also in the meantime. Mohit, top leaders already started to arrive. We just got a glimpse of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and JP Nadda also making his way in.
Well, yes, in fact, you see, JP Nadda, Yogi Adityanath, they have made their way to the BJP headquarters. Now, this is the main gate from where all the leaders will enter. And shortly from now, all the top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, would be coming here. And you can see that how the BJP workers from various parts of the country have come over here to witness this generational change. Now, these are very interesting visuals. I'll show you around. I'll ask my camera person to come. Now, Giriraj Singh is a union minister, but he's sitting over there as a common Karyakarta. So that is the discipline of the BJP that we have, that a union minister, a senior leader like Giriraj Singh is sitting like workers, like a common worker over here. गिरिराज जी स्टेट पे मंत्री बैठे हैं, आगे बैठे, लेकिन बीजेपी का डिसिप्लिन है, अभी कार्यकर्ता की तरह यहाँ बैठे, आज एक बड़ा दिन है.
देखिए, यहाँ बिहार के लोग ज्यादा हैं, अन्य प्रदेश के कार्यकर्ता हैं, वहाँ सब नहीं जा सकता, लेकिन यहाँ सभी कार्यकर्ताओं के साथ मिलना जुलना, देश के कार्यकर्ता आए हुए हैं, इनसे मिलने जुलने का ये एक अच्छा अवसर है.
एक जनरेशनल शिफ्ट जो है वो हमारे दर्शकों को उस बारे में क्या बताना चाहेंगे लाइव पे कि जो एक 45 साल की बीजेपी, 45 साल के नितिन नवीन आप जो कहते आ रहे हैं कल से, और क्या ये यंग वोटरों से कनेक्ट करने का भी तरीका है भारतीय जनता पार्टी का?
देखिए, हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री आज दुनिया के सबसे बड़े लीडर हैं और युवाओं के चहेता हैं, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के युवा राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जब होंगे आज निर्वाचित, तो पूरा देश युवा इनके साथ.
So there you heard Giriraj Singh. He's sitting with the BJP workers over here, and he also says that it's a time of change within the BJP, that everything is changing given the fact that how there are elections coming up in various states of Assam, of Tamil Nadu, of Kerala, of West Bengal, and BJP wants to connect with Gen Z. BJP wants to connect with the youngsters, and perhaps that is why this particular ceremony over here, this particular naming of Nitin Nabin as the president of the party is also very important. Now, Nitin Nabin from today will be started working. Tomorrow he will be taking meetings with the various BJP state presidents, BJP general secretaries. Now, the work starts from today for Nitin Nabin, and he has a tough task in front of him. He has task of elections in Assam, in West Bengal, in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, and these few are the states where BJP is trying to make inroads, but then somehow the opposition is in power over there, and perhaps that is why Nitin Nabin will have to work on that. And tomorrow's meeting with all the state presidents and general secretary in charges is also very important. So sometime from now, we will see Prime Minister Narendra Modi coming over here. You can see in all these visuals that how various leaders from various parts of the country and also union ministers, they have come over here at the BJP headquarters. Now at 11:30 to 1:30 is the time for this particular ceremony, where we will see Prime Minister Narendra Modi on stage with JP Nadda, Home Minister Amit Shah, and other senior leaders of the BJP, including all the chief ministers. Now, post that, all these leaders, the top leadership of the BJP, will accompany Nitin Nabin to the 5th floor, where Nitin Nabin will be taking charge as the BJP
so I guess that's
president.
The courtyard there within the BJP headquarters, where Mohit is getting us those live reactions, also coming in from the union ministers there. But Madhav, this is something that the BJP has also believed in, because they've always been a Karyakarta-based party. Even all of them identify themselves as Karyakarta, not as a leader. But Nitin Nabin, being the youngest to even occupy the top party position, as the BJP is also seeking to further expand its footprint with key state elections round the corner to be declared that the BJP national president there. This is a new era that has now been ushered in for a party that was founded in 1980, now being said that it was the same year that he was born in.
Absolutely. In fact, that's a very, very interesting point that you made, that Nitin Nabin is actually as old as the party itself. In that light, a clear push as far as the future generations are concerned, as far as the young voters are concerned, and how really the leadership of the BJP is going to evolve in coming years. Because remember, Nitin Nabin's own background, his father was a minister there in Bihar and has been a former MLA. It's after his death that in fact he had to leave his engineering degree there that he had admits, and of course joined politics, following which of course he has been elected continuously for 5 terms as far as the Bihar Assembly is concerned. So somebody who has a rich experience as far as politics is concerned, and of course will also now have the opportunity to have a ringside view of how national politics really functions, and in that light will be a huge asset to the party in coming years, even beyond his term as BJP president. Now, a very, very important factor is this, that the Lok Sabha elections of 2029 will be conducted under his leadership as far as BJP is concerned. So he will play a very, very important and driving role with, of course, guidance of his senior leaders in the party who are also there. So in that sense, a very, very interesting aspect of how Nitin Nabin will have to work hard to build the party, not just in his home state of Bihar, but across the country now, and of course ensure that this election juggernaut that we see of the BJP, which has been rolling through in election after election in state after state, whether he will be able to replicate a similar amount of success or perhaps even take it forward. Those will be some of the challenges as far as Nitin Nabin is concerned. We're going to slip into a quick break. More news and updates coming up on the other side.